ladies and gentlemen. We are the Millie Goats, episode 388, April 15th, tax day, 2026. Way to go, guys. Everybody turn their taxes in? Death, taxes.
Yes. Shout out my mother-in-law. She does our taxes.
Death, taxes, and everybody's saying that Brock Purdy is small, but calling Caleb Williams big and strong, but they're the same size. That's the new phrase we're using. Let us be the first to wish you and yours a happy National Banana Day. Bananas are the oldest cultivated fruits in the world. There are about 1,000 varieties, but Cavendish is the most popular. I had no idea there were that many bananas. Did anybody else have any idea?
No.
I thought that, what is it? Plantains and bananas. I thought that was
That's
two.
the Dominican Republic dumbbells, plantains.
Yeah.
Plantains Fitness.
I thought those were the two banana types.
A plantain's not a banana, is it? Is a plantain a banana?
It looks like a banana.
Hold on.
There we go to Google.
A banana. Yes, they are a type of bananas.
Thank
Specifically,
you.
the same Musa genus, but they're distinct cooking banana, not the sweet dessert banana. Typically eaten raw, they're starchy or less sugary, almost always cooked before eating, whereas bananas are eaten raw. So you're not a raw dog, dude.
Yeah, right. I just
You're a
fast.
raw dog, dude.
I just raw dogged to fast.
Oh,
No
yeah,
gum.
by the way,
No gum.
fasting is taking over. I know we shut that down real quick, didn't we?
I know. I
Boy was
wanting
trying to say he's
go.
gonna chew so much.
I felt like I was tweaking, like I was some cokehead. Like,
Did you do the old fashioned bottle top chewing
no chewing.
or an old straw, like a small straw? Remember you used to chew up your old straws from the juice boxes?
Yeah, nope, nothing.
Mm.
I don't drink out of. My wife doesn't let me drink out of plastic bottles at home anymore.
What?
Yeah.
What do you
she's
got to
like,
get
"You don't need to be using those plastic bottles?" So we have them, but we don't really drink it out of them.
Wow.
Filtered water.
Good stuff. We drink a lot of
Good
plastic.
for her, dude. Good for her. Watching out for your health and safety there.
Yeah, she's a good wife.
So on the show, we're going to talk NFL draft. We got a special event draft, NFL draft needs. We're going to go through the first 16 teams of the NFL draft and give our needs that these team needs. We're going to talk some NHL playoffs. We're going to talk 3 minutes of NBA. We got the RBC Heritage, WrestleMania. We got a top 8 list. We've got some college football news. We got all kinds of stuff we're going to talk about. But we are a fasting show, correct? J-Vi, Are you in on fasting? Edge, are you next? I'm fasting. J-Vi fast.
I've been fasting. Like I was doing it before y'all were doing it.
Well, you never said anything.
Oh, I didn't know I was supposed to broadcast it to the freaking
First
group.
rule of fasting is don't talk about
How
fasting.
are we supposed to know you're fast? You can't come up here and be like, I've been fasting whenever you don't say that you're fasting.
Look, this is what I've always done though, is like, you know, I eat dinner around 5:30 or 6 at night, and then
That's not night. That's evening, dude.
Yeah, but you're not raw dogging the fast because like you're drinking a beer or like you're adding calories.
Well, no, I'm talking about during the work week. Like if it's on the weekend or during this podcast, yeah, I'm cracking a cold beer open. But I don't fast on the weekends either. Like I hammer food on the weekends.
Yeah.
But this is my normal routine. And I'm fat, so I can prove to you that fasting isn't 100% for everyone. So around 5:30 or 6 at night, I eat dinner. I don't eat again until probably 1, maybe 2 o'clock in the afternoon the next day, just by choice. Now I'll have coffees, like I'll have about 2 coffees and a boat ton of water, and obviously a lot of nicotine, but I won't eat until like 1 or 2 the next day.
I'm similar to that though. I usually don't eat breakfast.
Yeah,
not a breakfast.
And I love breakfast food. Don't get me wrong. Like I said, I'm a fat guy. I love some breakfast food, but
best.
I just never had time because, you know, when you're working out in the field, you're waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning, you know, and then going to the gym and working out, all that stuff. There's nothing open at that time. And then you get to work, you're just engulfed by work. So you don't have time to eat until after lunch. Now I will say there's been times where like I pushed it to like 4 or 5 eating, and that's when you start getting a little shaky, and a little dizzy.
I started feeling a little dizzy around the 23 hour.
Yeah.
And I was like making the kids food at that time, and I was like, "Oh my god,
Smelling it.
What did you make?
Yeah.
I love one of these chicken nuggets."
Yeah,
right
Yeah.
now.
And it'll amaze you like how much slava can be in your mouth when you're around food and you're not eating, and but
that's the first part of digestion is saliva.
no, it's actually chewing and then saliva.
You sure about that? How can you saliva without chewing, dude?
How are you going to get food in your mouth?
I'm saying your mouth is watering before you put it in there. If you eat one of those chicken nuggets, did he not just say that his mouth was watering and then he would eat the chicken nugget? I'm sorry, Edge. Do you not raw dog? You don't lube it up?
He doesn't raw dog, dude.
You don't lube it up?
No lube.
Okay. All right.
No spit.
Hey, no spit. Talk to it, dude.
No saliva.
No saliva on that thing.
Dry mouth of that shit.
Cotton
Look at
mouth.
this Cotton Eye Joe's brothers and dads who take testosterone injections while their wife cheap fuck. Yes, dude. Welcome to the show. Okay, J-Vi, you're back from the Masters. Anything you want to tell us about the Masters? You were there.
What do you want? Well, I'll say this.
Go ahead. You tell us what you want us to know.
I got an issue with you guys calling me out and saying I didn't call in and blah blah blah. I didn't have the opportunity to call in because Rory didn't come in for his championship interviews, his car wash of interviews until 10:45 at night. So I didn't get on the road back home until 12:30. Now, however, I did listen to the show on the way home, so I appreciate you guys for helping me stay awake because I was like, you guys have no idea what you guys are talking about. And I
literally the entire show.
I wanted to keep like calling in and be like, look, you guys don't know what you're talking about. And it was just like one thing after another. But no, I mean, it was good. It wasn't, I will say this, and I'm not trying to knock the Masters or Augusta's groundkeepers are, but because it was so dry, I mean, they said that this was the 4th time in the history of playing the Masters, so 90 times that it hasn't rained during the week. Now the entire week. It did like mist a little bit one day, but like not enough to really help the course out. So like everything was just dry as could be there. The flowers bloomed too early, so that's why you didn't see too many flowers bloomed on the course during the actual play. And like where the fans were walking, I mean, that grass was just as brown as could be. And normally at Augusta, it's, as green as the logo on our hats. So it was just unfortunate that they didn't have any help that way. But, it was like the greens were like concrete out there. You could hear the balls bouncing off the greens. But I'm not a Rory fan. But to see him do stuff that isn't typically done, last year I watched him win the Grand Slam. It's the first time since Tiger's done it.
Yep.
And this year I got to watch him go back to back. So just knowing that you're there for something special is pretty cool. And to hear him talk about some of the shots, like it's interesting. Like when he does this car wash, this championship interview car wash, they call it a car wash because he just sits there in one chair and then different news outlets come in and they ask him questions. So like Marty Smith's first, then Amanda Valianis is second, and then the Golf Channel, and then whatever. And they all think that it's about them, so they all they ask the same questions, they just kind of word it a little differently. So Rory,
they all tell each other how good of a question it was.
Yeah, and Rory is a professional in a way that like he tries to give him something different, so he talks about a different thing, a different way for each one. And like he was talking about his shot on 12, and that's the par 3 in Amen Corner. And he said that he spent the couple weeks flying up there. He'd drop his daughter off at school, and he would fly up there, and he'd play around a golf, and he'd fly back. Well, during those weeks that he was flying up there, when they were playing, he noticed that the wind would be coming in. If he's hitting straight the pin, the wind's coming in from left to right. So it's coming in across his face this way.
Uh-huh.
Well, when he got up there on 12 tee box on Sunday. For whatever reason, the wind was coming in from right to left. It was coming in a different way. And his caddy, Harry, noticed that. And he's like, hey, let's just stand here and talk about it real quick. And they're like, this wind is doing something different than what we've been practicing and what we were expecting. And then while they were standing there, they realized that the wind shifted back to the way that they're used to. So he goes, I threw my tee into the ground really quick, hit the ball, and tried to get it off while the wind was going how he practiced. And I mean, he hit the perfect shot. He hit it.
That was it. That was the pin shot.
Yeah, and I mean that's the stuff that wins him the Masters. And somebody was saying how much money he spent flying his jet up there once or twice a week, but I'm just like, if it cost him $60,000 to fly it up there and he did it 5 times, what's that? $500,000? He just won $4 million. So to me, that's a good investment.
It's a good return on investment. Now,
exactly.
I want to kind of. There's a bunch going on in the little bit that you just said. It's because you're the all experienced pro Masters guy. Yeah. One, the drought is going crazy with everywhere right now. Like, the drought from Texas to Florida is crazy. Like, right now it should be planting season for the farm, and they can't even plant because it's too bone dry. You can plant in irrigated fields, but usually, like, in an irrigated field, it's a circle, right? That does a pivot, and you got 4 corners of a square field that you can't plant in because it's too dry and ain't going to get no moisture, right? So I think the moisture level at the Masters, where the flowers bloomed early and the grounds were hard as concrete, is because we are in a drought, and it seemed like it's multi-state wide. What was the other things that we were talking about where you wanted to call in and say these guys don't know what the hell they're talking about? Because we said on the show,
I had to refrain myself from calling it the moisters.
We said on the show that Rory cheated and took off from the last tournament in order to come out to the Masters more and get more practice, and you just proved us right. So
I mean, call it cheating if you want, but it's it's
everybody else could have done it.
Well, the winners could have.
Playing.
Scotty could have.
Yeah.
Scotty could have done it.
Mike Cam on Twitter said he could have. He said he had the same opportunity. He just chose to play in the other tournaments because it was more beneficial to him because he thought he had a more realistic shot of winning another tournament. So it was Rory's priority was winning the Masters. That was it.
And it's like, to me, everybody says Rory doesn't have anything to play for, and you could look at it that way because Rory's done everything in golf that you could possibly think of, but Rory set himself up by winning this Masters to do something that nobody else has done, and that's to win the Masters 3 times in a row,
or to win the double Grand Slam. He can do the Tiger Slam, or he could get the most majors for a European. There's a lot of stuff he could do.
Yeah. I just think Rory's game is going to be centered around playing majors, and that's it.
Yeah, I don't even know if he's playing this week.
No, he's not.
Yeah, I didn't think he was.
He went back home.
It's a signature event, too.
Yeah, Hilton Head.
I saw his Whoop bracelet recovery was at 7% on Monday, too, so he got after it. Anything else on the Masters?
With his wine.
Yes. Come on, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, did you eat the dinner?
Shotgunning beers. He should be doing.
No, we don't get to go to the dinner.
We're
not. The dinner is Masters champions only.
We were looking hardcore for you to be out there, and
I should have told you guys where I was at. I told my dad, and he said he saw me a few times.
Where were you
at? We were on 1 tee box. Then we went to 3 green 4 tee. Then we went to 8 green 9 tee. Then we were at in between 12 and 13. We were kind of hidden in the woods. Then we were on 15.
Like Hao Tong Lee.
15. Yeah, we got there as he was dropping his second shot.
That's why Scotty had to wait forever, is because Hao Tong Lee couldn't stop hitting the ball in the woods.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's why he was waiting forever?
No, he kept hitting it in the water. He hit it in the water, and then he dropped, and he hit it in the water. He went full 2015 Spieth when Spieth did that.
Yeah.
So he hit it in the water, dropped it without getting closer to the drop zone. He basically dropped it.
No, he got closer to the pin. Like, he hit it in the drop, or he put it in the drop zone, and then from the drop zone he hit it in the water again. And then he 3-putted or something. I mean, he was +7 on the day.
Yeah,
ZK, you remember during the podcast, I was like, "What took Scotty forever?" Like
I forgot it was the Hao Tong Lee, escapades.
That makes sense.
So, I think the other thing that I was gonna say something about is y'all were talking about how like why couldn't nobody make a putt? And it's like what what TV doesn't do at the Masters is, one, show how hilly it is, and two, show how difficult the greens are. Because the greens there's nothing even about the greens. Like if you're standing and like looking at the greens in person, it feels like a lot of the pins are on slopes. Like I don't know how any of the balls stay on the green. And like 15 especially is so narrow.
Dude, that hole is crazy.
Super narrow green, like coming in from where you're hitting it from your approach shot. Like it's narrow long ways. Like it's almost like a 10-yard, just from the goal line to the 10 is how wide the green is.
That's a cool hole. I love that hole.
Yeah. If I were to go to the Masters as a fan, I would sit in between 15 and 16 because you get to see that's where all the scoring happens.
Yeah.
To me, Amen Corner is not that great. Like it's cool to go see and go look at, and there's a lot of blow-ups and shit that happens on those holes, but like as a viewer, you're not very close to the action. You're close to when they tee off on 12, but you're not close to 11 green. You're not close to the 12 green, and you can't even see where they tee off because it's so far back there. Like the players like those holes because it's like the only time at any tournament that they actually have like alone time because no fans can get near them. So like to me, if I was a fan, I wouldn't enjoy watching or going to those holes. I would for sure go to 15, 16 because scoring happens there. It's where you could say a lot of people win or lose the Masters. Yeah. And especially, I mean, during practice rounds, that's where they skip it. I don't know. To me, that would be the best place to sit. And 6 is also right there because like 6 comes down the big hill, and where 6 green is right here, 16's green is like right up next to it. So like if you're in that area, you can see 6, you can see 16, you can see 15, and you can see the tee shots on 7 and 17.
I love 16. That's one of my favorite. That's probably my favorite hole there.
Yeah,
like I said that last week. I love it. Can't believe it's been a week.
But you knew, like I said, like last year I was on 15 when Rory hit that crazy shot that I like to say won him the Masters, even though he went to a playoff. But he hit that crazy shot around the tree and eagled that hole to get back in the lead. And like you heard the roar and you knew how loud the roar was, but like you didn't really feel it. Like everybody says, like, oh, you hear it from all over. There was a Scotty did something this week and you heard it and you were just like, that's exactly what they're talking about. Because we weren't there when he did it, or what happened?
It was probably the one on 15.
I think it was the long putt on 15. We weren't there yet, and we were like driving there, and the roar from the people. It was like, holy cow!
He was the only one that was doing anything.
Yeah,
like he gave himself a shot to be one back at 17, and it was that putt he made on 15. There was no reason he should have made birdie, dude. He was all over the place.
Yeah, because he wasn't he in 17 fairway?
Yeah, he was in the trees, and then he hit one off the limb, and he's like 190 yards out for his third shot.
Yeah, he struggled on the par 5s too.
Oh, he was terrible.
That's where you got to score. You have to score on the par 5s.
Yeah, but he was still finished second.
You could tell too, like on Sunday. I don't know how much you can see it on TV, but the wind was crazy on Sunday.
Yeah,
because
you see it picking up.
Like the guy, I mean, they were driving the green on the third hole on Saturday, and none of them were reaching it on Sunday. And that ball, and on 4, the par 3 on 4, like it's a little downhill. A lot of their balls weren't reaching the green on there either because it would just get stuck up in the air. Roy talked about that on 13, the hole that he birdied on 13, his wedge that he normally hits, he said, I usually get it high enough that the wind carries it over the water and into a safe spot landing. But he said for whatever reason, the ball didn't get up high enough and it kind of got knocked back on 13. So he was afraid that it was going to hit and go in the water, and he got lucky. If he would have gone in the water on 13, I mean, you're looking at him, Scotty, playoff.
That's what we needed.
That would have been beautiful.
I remember there was one that it hung up and he got really lucky. I guess that's what
it was 13. Yeah. You could tell though he was playing it safe. He was playing not to lose.
Yes.
Because all week
you know what he was doing? He was running the ball.
Yeah. He was
trying to run the clock
pulling out his driver all week. And then on Sunday, what's he do on the first tee? 3-wood. So he hits it left of the bunker. He's not over the bunker and in the trees. 15, he laid up. 17, he hit his 3-wood so he could hit it straight and not left in the woods. I mean, I don't know why he hit his driver on 18, because he wasn't hitting his driver all day.
Which was BS, because they should have been way harder to get. They got to do that. You can't miss that.
He hit it over the scoreboard.
So I'm saying, like, you can't miss your drive that bad and not get punished at Augusta. Like, that was a bad shot, and if you hit a bad shot, you need to be punished. Not be able to hit it
over the scoreboard.
Draw over the into the bunker on the green side. No, you should be penalized for that. It was crap.
He bogeyed.
But he did. He tried.
He got penalized. He bogeyed the hole.
Yeah, but
what kind of merch did you get?
I got a hat. I got a gnome. I got my wife a sweatshirt, and I got the kids stuff. And I got to
sell that gnome. Sell the gnome for a lot of money.
Dude. It's the last time they're making it, apparently.
Oh. Yeah,
supposedly.
That's what I'm saying.
They're
no flag for Edge is what you're saying.
You didn't tell me you wanted a flag.
Yeah, I told you last year I wanted one.
I don't. You got to remind me.
And your dad didn't answer when you called?
No, Dad 0 for 3. Tradition unlike any other. I called my dad for the Masters, and he didn't answer. But now I called myself. To see what it says when it comes up, so I can have ammo against him. And it says Masters.
Yeah,
it's a 706 number or something, and it says Masters.
So have you told him yet? Like, hey,
yeah. I left him a voicemail, and he texted me right away, and he was just like, I was waiting yesterday for it. And I was like, no, dude, you wait every day till I call.
What are you doing?
He didn't pick up. Third year in a row.
God. Dude. Hey, also, other news. Got to watch my son hit his first home run last night. That was about as electric as it gets, boys. We're talking bottom of the 5th, because they only play 5 innings. We're down by 1, 2 outs, runners on first and second. Only way out is absolute dinger city. And he ripped one into left center.
That was a good swing, too.
Hey, dude. He can swing it, man. He can swing it.
Lefty?
I was losing it. I was emotional whenever they threw me the ball. I was like, watching your kids do something is another level right there. That's a level that hasn't been tapped into yet, to see that kind of.
You were way calmer in the video than I expect you to be.
Yeah,
I thought you were going to do the whole waggy wheel, let's go.
No, I was trying to get him to go home, like he wouldn't,
He didn't.
It wasn't about me. I was trying to get him to go.
Knock his 2 runs in. He didn't need it. It wasn't about him.
But he had to get he needed to get that home run so he could be the first one to get a home run. It's the first one in the league. It's electric.
Nice.
So
did you take him out for ice cream afterwards?
We did. Went straight to Dairy Queen.
Did he get a banana split or what?
No, he ate about 3 bites of the chocolate lava blizzard thing, and then tried to steal his sister's ice cream cone, which she ended up giving it to him anyways.
Nah, that was cool though. Proud of him.
That is a feeling I've yet to feel.
Yeah, you could tell that you didn't know what to do. You're like, I don't know what to do with my hands.
I knew he could do it, man. You
can't be the coach though. You went full strength coach stance. Like you're standing there with your arms underneath your biceps, trying to poke your biceps out a little bit, like standing straight up, like full strength coach
Texan flex.
You gotta be like down there, like hands on the knees, pants jacked up, bent over, like ready ready to give some signs or do something. Like you just were not. You didn't look like a coach out there.
You know what I was doing? I was like, man, I am nervous right now. So I put my hands underneath my armpits where I could get my hand close to my heart. Because I was like, if my heart rate was like 170 when he was up there to bat, because that's what I was doing. I was checking my heart rate because I'm like, man, I feel amped up right now. Like I am nervous for him. I want him to hit this ball.
Your nervous tick is your hat though. You adjust your hat.
I adjust my hat a lot on third base when he's up to the plate. I'm over there like they think I'm giving signs or something over there on third base. Your boy is. Oh, that was awesome, and he smoked that ball.
Yeah, it was a good hit.
Oh, all right, ladies and gentlemen, at howdy.hats.enc. They make our hats on Instagram at howdy.hats.enc. We're going to be giving out the hat to the winner who has not contacted me yet. I will try to reach out to them and see from the bracket challenge if they want their hat or not. Talk to me if you're listening to the show. Secondly, boys, trivia question. What animal has the strongest bite in the world?
Ant.
No.
Shark.
No. You mean to blow your mind?
Hippo.
Close. It's the
alligator.
Orca, dude. The orca. The orca has 19,000 PSI. Quadruple
Good
any other
gracious.
animal on the planet, dude. Those things are absolute mutants.
Good gracious.
Can you believe that?
No.
That's crazy, dude. And those things are freaking animals, dude. You know, I used to think that white spot was where their eye was, but it's not. Their eyeball's in front of that. But anyways, the orca has the strongest bite in the world, followed by the Nile crocodile, the great white shark, saltwater crocodile, and the hippo. So look at the orca, dude. It's like 5 times as many as the great white shark. Are you kidding me?
Alligator's not even on there. That's insane.
No, the crocodiles are. So alligators are frauds.
Yeah.
So all that talk of all they're going to show is alligators at RBC Heritage this weekend. It's not going to mean diddly poo. Who cares? Also, some other funny internet. You guys may have not have seen this. There's a video viral of a groundhog getting its nails cut. And there's the other groundhog is watching this happen. And this thing is losing its mind of terror. And it is the funniest video. I showed my wife last night. I was laughing so hard because this.
You didn't clip the video and show us?
No, I don't know how to do that, Edge. Like you think that I have all these you've known me for like 20 years, dude. I mean, we were in a conversation last night about how Chat GPT, just make yourself a list doing this. And I'm like, I don't even know how to do that. I didn't even know Chat GPT was an app. I thought it was a website, dude.
It is.
I had no idea. Anyways, these groundhogs are getting their nails trimmed, and one of them's just in the zone, like happy as he can be. And this other one is just terrified watching his buddy get his nails trimmed. So go check that out. It's hilarious. I'll send it to the group. Also, leading report says majority of men ages 18 to 49, 52%, shout out Edge, now report having an active online sportsbook betting account, according to a Siena survey.
That's it?
That's
what I was thinking. 52%? Is that supposed to be a knock on somebody?
That's the ones that admit it.
Yeah. They can't. They don't. Their wife and girlfriend already know about it, or they're single. The ones that the wives don't know about it, like, I ain't got nothing. I don't know what you're talking about. That
deny.
That $2,000 disappeared too, man.
The whole time they're saying, if I could just hit this one parlay, we're gonna change our lives. I'm gonna go shove it right in her face. You know it. Okay, let's get into some football stuff. How about it?
Let's go.
I seen y'all that video. The groundhog is freaking hysterical, dude. Cracks me up. Okay. NFL news. We got a lot of football news right here in this little segment. I should have put the football. Yay. What am I doing? A reminder, NFL draft 1 week from tomorrow. Well, today, if you're listening to the podcast. By the way, if you're listening to the podcast, subscribe, rate, review, all that stuff. The NFL draft, this is from Ari Mirov, whatever his name is. The league is shortening the time between the picks in the first round this year. Teams will now have 8 minutes instead of 10. The NFL has been vocal about wanting to speed things up.
Thank
I don't
God.
like it. I don't like it.
I do.
I don't.
Why don't you like
It's
it?
going to be
First of all,
they're going to make it into TikToks. It's going to be you're going to have to just submit a TikTok as your pick. You
Yeah,
do some
but dude,
stupid creative video.
the bets are already. I mean, the bets.
Plus, they're going to get ruined anyways by stupid online or insiders online.
That's what I'm saying. The picks are already in way before this, and on top of that, like when you take it down to the wire, all you're doing is burning time. Like those phones are ringing off the hook already for trades and all that other stuff. They know where they're going, this, that, and the other. Like just trim it down. Let's go. Because there's times I fell asleep just because I was.
That's what I'm saying. The Bills don't pick till like 11:15 or 11:30 for the past 5 years. Like, give it to me at 10:30 so I can go to sleep.
Dude, there was a time whenever we used to sit and smoke cigars and.
Yeah, but that time was when the draft was started at 12 o'clock on Saturday. That didn't start at 8 o'clock.
I think that's Thursday. The problem here is that they've tried to make this a 7-day event.
Yeah, yes. I mean, honestly, like the Buffalo Sports Radio guys were talking about that today because there will potentially be Sabres Bruins game on draft night. And it's, credit me for being the best fan in this podcast because I've gone through the 2 longest droughts in sports history for my teams. And the Sabres finally make the playoffs. And we don't know, as Bills and Sabres fans, we don't know what it's like to have the draft on a weeknight, primetime, and playoff hockey. That's how long it's been since the Sabres have made the playoffs. So, yeah, I mean, it needs to be sped up.
It's not speeded up. They should have just left it the way it was.
Because of this, you're there's 32 teams times 2 minutes. That's an hour. That's an hour that they're
baseball
cutting
my football. I don't need a pitch count or a pitch clock.
They're cutting an hour out of it, and old people like us need our rest.
I think it's also too, like, as soon as they say the pick is in, go ahead and announce it. Like, stop waiting for the clock to finish out. Just go ahead.
You guys are getting TikTok brain. You're trying to shorten football. I can hear it in your voice.
Don't tell me the pick's in and then go to commercial and then come back.
I don't know. They need to. They're doing too much with the draft. They're doing too much with it.
Dude, come on.
They're doing too much. NBC might lose Sunday Night Football to Netflix or Amazon. It's already pushing early renegotiations of NBC's media rights deal that runs through 2033. We're going to lose Sunday Night Football. Same thing that happened to YouTube. The NFL is just bullying everybody. They can because they have the hottest product on TV of all time, and they can just do whatever they want. And now you're going to have Netflix or Prime to watch freaking Sunday Night Football.
Well, after what Prime did last night in the NBA basketball game.
Oh, my gosh. We got 3
They're out.
Yeah. You can't. But that's the whole problem with.
Wait, is this the final outcome of what happened during didn't the Department of Justice investigate the NFL for something about having a monopoly, I guess, with all the TV or something?
I think they're still investigating that. I do know that Ticketmaster got in trouble for gouging people
with Sunday Ticket, right?
I think so.
Well, yeah.
I still hadn't gotten my check from that.
Who keeps what? How do we keep having streaming? How do we just stop streaming? Is there a way that we can all just like collectively agree online to be like, hey, just cancel your subscriptions?
Well, the thing, my kids don't know what a commercial is.
Yeah, do it. I dare you.
Who, me?
Yeah, I dare you.
There's a rule. When you're with dad, you don't get to watch shows. You watch movies. You know why? Because you have to sit your butt down and invest in something for more than 5
Where do you get your movies from?
I'm not saying that right now. I'm saying I'm not saying I'm going to cancel it right now.
Just wait till your kids grow up and then
you think I give a rip, dude? You think I give a rip about Disney? You think I give a rip about Netflix? I could care less, dude. I will cancel that tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm not the one you got to yell at. The lady sleeping upstairs?
Those kids will burn that house down, dude. I promise you that.
Yeah.
I don't give a rip about this. I don't watch Netflix, Prime, nothing. If there's a football game on it, I'll watch it, but that's it. I don't watch anything.
Yeah.
I watch sports. Done.
I agree.
Same.
Hell out of here. Netflix and Prime. Shut up.
VC
Roger.
box.
VC box.
I don't know. I was about to throw that box out the window the other day because I had some issues with it. But hey, your boy's IT level right now. I'm on fire.
You were humming the other day. I just wanted to throw this up here and the most viewed NFL team by state from Pro Football Reference. The Bills only have one state.
Of course you would.
Bills only have one state. Let me finish my statement.
The
Niners have 8 states. It tied with the Chiefs for the highest. So no wonder Roger Goodell's out there throwing them to Australia and making them play all over the damn world because they're the #1 brand in football. America's team, my behind. The Cowboys have 2 states. Shut up. Bills is America's team. The Cowboys are America's team. They don't even have. They have 3 states combined. Shut up. The data's right here. 8 states for the Niners. Eat it. America's team. It's settled. What do you have to say? The facts are right there in front of your face, dude.
I have a lot to say, but
What do you mean?
I'm not gonna say it all.
Wait, you said 8 states?
7 states.
Whatever. And 1, 2, 3, 4 of those states don't even have a football team.
Yeah.
Okay.
So do they really even count?
Yeah, they're just
the Bills have 1 state.
Yeah, the one that matters, the one that gets the most TV views.
With multiple teams in it, though. Like, think about it. Think about it. They got 1 state with multiple teams in it. There's no Giants logo up there. There's no Jets logo up there.
I don't see a Los Angeles Rams in sight over here, buddy.
Okay.
I don't see a Chargers one in sight.
They just moved to LA
or Vegas.
They just moved. They just moved there. They just moved there. The Bills overtook teams that are original NFL teams.
Any one of them could have had one of those states. There's not another California team in the region.
This is obviously
the Niners is the only team that has been there consistently, though.
See, this goes back also to the TV scandal we were just talking about, though, because how do we know that the Chargers, wasn't the most viewed in Southern California? Like it's all true. It's all rigged.
No, look, Tex.
We just talked about. We just said
why
DOJ is investigating NFL.
We should. What Edgman is saying is we should implement the Electoral College for this.
How did Alaska get the Ravens?
Don't politics my football, dude.
That's what I'm worried.
They had like 10 people watching it on base up there in Anchorage.
Same reason, same question about the Lions in South Carolina. Yeah,
I don't understand that.
That's probably because everybody's moving to South Carolina right now.
Transplants, yeah.
Everybody's moving to North Carolina. Edge, stop! Don't. That's everybody moves to North Carolina. Don't talk about South Carolina.
I can send you a map right now that shows you that South Carolina is the #2 state in the nation for the fastest growth of their last 2 years.
What's #1?
Florida.
So I have to believe your map that you show me, but you won't accept this map that I show
100%. Yeah, because the only thing you did was look for maps, and then you saw that this gave the most for the Niners.
This was literally on my timeline.
Yeah, because your algorithm is screwed up just because you're a Niners fan.
This had nothing to do with the Niners.
We just talk about how most of the Niners territory is desert. So there's nobody there.
Yep.
Yeah, so I mean, they can make people. They can make vast plots of land with zero population enjoy football. That's how good they are.
No. What you're doing though is your
Cactus is out there watching football right now.
Dad blame Rango out here watching football.
The desert tortoise counted as a view for football.
You're throwing a map on us based on how networks air the games. And at the 4:00 window, there's only one game to play, and that's the Niners game.
Boom.
The other
the Bills play at 1:00, and the Bills have to go against all the teams on the East Coast.
Then be better. They'll put you in prime time, I promise.
We have the most games on prime time.
I'm saying, what are you talking about? You have the only game on, and
we play 6 games in prime time. The other 12 weeks of the season is a 1:00 game.
That's whatever, dude. Just making stuff up.
I would like for AK to name one of those states that does not border California.
Idaho, dude. Right here.
What's below it?
Okay.
Nope, I don't need. It said 1. That's all I'm doing. That's all I'm doing. I'm not doing any more. Bimo said, "Is a lion closer to a tiger than a panther is to a tiger?"
Yeah.
Question.
Wait, hold on. Before we go there, point to where Maru is right now on the map.
Shit.
No.
No, that's not the one I was picking. That's not the one I was picking. He's right here.
Okay.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's it.
I knew it. Okay. Tex, quick trivia question. What animal has the strongest bite? You know?
I'm gonna go with an alligator.
No, not even on the list.
Not even close.
2 crocodiles, Nile crocodile, and
I'll give you another guess. What do you think it is?
It's a crocodile. Okay, so that's what I was thinking. It's either crocodile or an alligator.
No.
Same thing.
No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not.
It's not even the one.
It's in the water, though. It's in the water.
Look at this, dude. The orca by a billion.
Killer whale.
19,000 psi, buddy. That thing. You know how much psi it takes to move your IT band? 10,000 pounds. So everybody's out there foam rolling your IT bands. Stop it. You needed to go swim in the ocean and have an orca bite your leg to get your IT band to move.
Yeah.
Cut it out.
But it feels so good though when it hurts.
But it's nonsense, dude. Let me show you a map about how many people roll their IT bands that don't need to.
Well,
Work on your TFL and your
I heard it
glute
strengthens
meats.
your knee too. So,
buddy, I'm about to lose it right now. The college football playoff redesigned their logo, boys.
Is this it?
This is it. It's the same.
What's changed about it?
They took and made it it's a bunch of country club people who sit in a freaking boardroom and say, "Hey, those hats with the big letters on them, we love that at our golf clubs. We should make the CFP that way." And then they made the strokes brighter, and they gave a detailed list of why they did everything. The thickened brackets. Hold on, there we go. The bracket strokes have been thickened. The CFP lockup, the 3-letter acronym CFP becomes our primary reference. It is integrated into the primary mark, joining the iconic CFP football in a bold, unified visual identity. What a bunch of losers. How about you just figure out who to get in the freaking playoff instead of sitting around circle jerking about a stupid logo nobody cares about?
Zoom out. Let me see the old one next to the new one. It's not that much difference. It's just brighter.
Dude, the thickened bracket strokes, dude. Come on.
Strokes, dude.
Championship gold.
Clarence Carter over here. We be stroking.
Well, he's stroking.
Thick stroking.
J-Vi, why didn't you tell Scheffler that he didn't wear a blue shirt for Championship Sunday?
He went with the same type of shirt he wore on Saturday. I think he was feeling superstitious.
He went with blue pants, but still, you got to wear a blue shirt, dude. What are you doing? He could have had a dub.
Father too, dude.
That's what I'm saying. He's got dad. Did you agree with my take on dad brain? That why he's yelling at everybody in the media?
I did laugh at that.
Yeah, he does. He's like, Scotty's over there with running off and no sleep and has 2 kids that are just crying all the time, and nobody listens to him. His patience is run thin. If somebody asks him a dumb question, he finally gets to tell somebody off. Dad brain. That's what Scotty had.
That was a dumb question, though.
It was a stupid question, and he
shot a 65 at the Masters.
The Moisters.
What could you have done? I mean, come on, a 65. He shot he had the high round of the day.
It was almost a course record.
Yeah.
You deserve to get, and everybody, I hate the media online whenever somebody they get put in a body bag and every other media member comes to their defense. Like, this guy, he's so great. He has a family. He's done nothing but he's poured his heart and soul into the game. Nobody cares. Don't ask a dumb question.
Yeah.
What do you guys think of this logo? Dumb?
Dumb.
Yeah.
Does it get you fired up?
No.
How much money are they going to spend to re-logo everything? That's what.
Why don't you spend money to get the playoff correct?
Yeah.
Why don't you spend your time on? You know what's going to happen? They're going to show up that stupid hat rack when they go into the meeting next year, and they're going to have CFP in big stupid letters on a hat that they put on that stupid hat rack. You watch. Bookmark this. Bookmark this. Thank you, BMO. I think they need to go back to the diamond football.
Ooh,
that was way cooler.
I don't know about that.
with the base that was way too big.
Nah, dude. Clemson based their whole stadium around the CFP
That's right.
logo
Yeah,
trophy.
you can't change that now.
Well, they're not going to sniff a CFP, dude.
Are you kidding me?
I'm going to sniff a CFP.
You watch this year, Doug. They're coming back.
Also, shout out to the Big Ten for making a Big Ten trifecta shirt. I have no idea if this is real, but you can't do that.
Is the Big Ten claiming dynasty because they won 3 in a row?
But they can't now because they lost the Frozen Four to Denver. They got beat. Their championship run's over. That was Wisconsin's fault. So, all right, here we go, boys. It's freaking draft season. So here's what we got to do. We got to come up with a draft needs list for each team. The first 16 picks, I'm glad we decided to do because there's no way we're making it through 32 on this show. We've got a nice graphic that somebody on this show has made, okay? And we're going to fill this graphic out on your screen for those of you who can't see it through the podcast. We have a list of the top 16 draft picks, and we're going to go down and we're going to tell each team, starting with pick number 1 in the NFL draft, what they need for their team. Now, this can be anything. It doesn't have to be draft picks, right? It could be anything. So we're going to start off with the Raiders. The Raiders have the first pick in the NFL draft. Does anybody have something that they would like to play for the Raiders having the first pick? I'm going to go ahead and say they need a better trade department because they tried to trade Max Crosby without having a good physical. Maybe they need better medical staff.
Better back office. The doctor was playing the slots that day. He wasn't paying attention. Yeah. He's good. Go ahead and sit him.
What other needs would they need? The Raiders. Off the top of your head.
Culture.
Love that.
Locker room.
No, that's the Jets. Jets need locker room.
Jets need an interception. They just need one interception
Locker
at some
room.
point over the. But the Raiders, Las Vegas, they need a culture. They brought in Kubiak. They brought in Kirk Cousins. They brought in. They might draft Fernando Mendoza. So the Raiders. We got better medical staff, culture.
What is a rookie contract for the number 1 pick overall?
They get like 20 or 30 million, right?
All guaranteed, I think.
How much they just played Kirk Cousins?
20.
Yeah. I think they need to maybe hire Kirk Cousins after
to what develop
front office.
To the development,
or maybe hire Cousins as agent just to get him in the building.
There's no way Tom Brady would let that happen, dude.
They just need to hire him to figure out how he keeps this dude is the ultimate Ponzi scheme, dude.
He's gonna have a quarterback hooking up to the brain stimulator.
What if they draft Tom Brady? What if Tom Brady comes out of retirement and they draft him?
You can't do that.
Why not?
No,
they need a quarterback.
No,
he just played in the flag football.
Hey, he looked good though in the flag football thing. Okay. So the Raiders, what is their actual draft needs? Obviously, they need a quarterback.
Yeah. They got a running back. They got a tight end. They need receivers.
That's their next thing. Yeah, OL, DL. But they signed a bunch of people in free agency, so they're trying to make a move. Okay. The Jets, pick number 2. What is a need for the New York Jets?
Entire team.
They need an interception. There's absolutely no doubt. They need just one interception at some point. That's what they need to do.
They need a playoff berth. They have the longest drought in any sport right now.
Wow, that's a good point.
Shut up, Sabres.
That's right.
They need to play. They need better turf. That turf is terrible up there. Okay. Anything else from a football standpoint for the New York Jets? They pretty much need everything.
Yeah, that's what I said. Everything, including back office, everything.
3-14. They need a quarterback. Who'd they bring in? Didn't the Jets sign? Oh, they brought in Gino.
They brought him back. Welcome
Yeah.
home.
Homecoming. They need obviously. Yeah, they need a. They need a good videographer for a homecoming video. They really don't do well with that. Quite honestly, because the last time they did that with Aaron Rodgers, it didn't. They did a whole American flag, all that stuff. Then he tore his Achilles. So
that was the highlight of his season.
Yeah, that was yes. All right, what about the Cardinals? Cardinals.
Ooh, quarterback or a new Call of Duty launch.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
They need to
new Call of Duty or no more Call of Duty.
Yeah,
Call of Duty. Call of Duty night for fans.
Do they make a fake AI that Call of Duty is retiring? You know, like there is no more
put it
Call
in
of
the
Duty.
rafters. Put the cover of the game in the rafters.
I wish BMO could change this guy on Call of Duty to Kyler Murray in an Eagles uniform, not Eagles, Cardinals.
Call of Duty night for fans. Yes. What did they need for their team? Actually, they need a quarterback. Obviously. Oh, they brought in Gardner Minshew.
They need a quarterback.
They need a quarterback.
Offensive
tear
line.
his ACL?
No, they said he was fine. They did more testing and it wasn't torn.
Offensive line. Linebackers. Right. They need everything, dude.
The Titans. What do they need? You know what they need? The Titans need a receiver that's about to retire.
Come on, dude.
That's where everybody goes. That Randy Moss was there when he was about to retire. I think
Nuke's gonna go back there.
Yep,
dude.
So
that'd probably the best thing. They just need offensive line. They'll be straight, I think.
They need a running back. When they were good, they had Chris Johnson and Derrick Henry.
Wait, didn't Lindell White go there too?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Lindell White was. They need a two-headed running back. That's what they need.
Look, it's
Eddie
not,
George.
Yep. It doesn't matter how good Cam is if you don't have offensive line that can block for him and save his life. He's not going to do nothing.
He's mobile. We had this discussion last year. He's mobile.
Oh boy.
The Giants. What do the Giants need?
No more injuries. No more injuries.
Okay. They need Scatterboo to just stop talking.
They need Scatterboo back 100%.
They need him to stop streaming.
And
CTE is real.
He is losing it. Every time he keeps saying something, it's just worse and worse. Anything else for the Giants?
QB for the Browns.
What?
Oh no! I thought you were talking for the Giants. I was like, no way.
Don't they have their guy?
Browns.
Dart's going to be. I think Dart's got a chance to be good if he can just survive.
Yeah, but he's him and Scatterboo are on the path. They're obviously not on a path to survive because they keep doing stupid stuff.
Well, of course, they're too young. This is what we're experiencing now with kids with all this money coming into the league, though.
Yeah, that's a good point. The Browns. What does Cleveland need?
They need the logo, a sticker of their Browns helmet on their helmet.
Enact the actual
sticker
April
of the sticker.
Bulls helmet joke. That was good.
They need to pick which quarterback they're staying with.
No. We need the Browns to be in quarterback hell because it's just funny because that's an easy piece to go after.
Yeah.
Does the Browns need Deshaun to announce retirement?
I hope wouldn't it be funny if he came back and he played and he was actually good?
Didn't their coach miss the coach's picture?
Yes, they need Monken needs to just grow his hair out. No more haircuts.
Scared of being late.
Cool Forrest Gump.
What if he showed up with a Kilgore haircut during COVID?
The bangs.
All right, the Commanders. They're really old, so the Commanders need.
That was a good one.
The fountain of youth. They need to find what's the fountain of youth. They need to contact the Kardashians and who they use for the keep themselves.
You know what they need to do? They need to go back to Redskins.
Yeah,
because now they're bringing out the spear
They've
back
got
in the logo.
Dude, yeah, they're trying everything they can to dance around the logo.
Yeah, just go back to the Redskins. It's fine.
Return to the Redskins, and maybe don't let Jaden Daniels get hit. Maybe Jaden Daniels needs to go on reverse Ozempic.
What, and eat? He needs
to
eat. He needs protein.
Is Kingsbury still there, OC?
No, he left.
Where'd he go?
I don't know if he's doing anything. Honestly. I actually know he signed with somewhere. I can't remember where it is. Did he go with the Rams? He's entering his first season with the Los Angeles Rams, the assistant head coach.
Huh.
There you go.
Niners better watch out. He's got their number.
Nobody's going to be watching it because everybody watches the Niners. Saw the map. The Saints. What do the Saints need?
Defense.
Drew Brees.
Dude, Drew Brees ain't walking through that door.
He might just go with Drew Brees.
I was going to say, I was trying to figure out if Taysom Hill is retired or not.
Doesn't seem like it.
Dude,
one more year of Taysom Hill.
You know what the Saints need? They need to bring the bounty back.
Who'd they just get at running back? They just got somebody at running back because I was like, that's weird. ETN, that's right.
Oh, that's right. They did.
Which apparently we've been saying it wrong for the last however many years.
Etienne.
Come on, man. Get out of here with that. You telling me you went to one of the greatest universities in America and you didn't say, hey, you're telling my name wrong to everyone?
It's very Brian Kelly of him when he goes down there to LSU.
Yeah, that's right. That's right, with a fake accent.
Yeah.
Isn't he from there?
Yeah.
Thought so.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they've got who's their quarterback? Shuck. Yeah.
They need the Saints put the bounty back on the players for the defense where they can actually lay the hits again and have a good defense.
Bounty gate.
Yeah, the Saints would be a hot topic.
Bounty locker room vibes. The Chiefs. What do the Chiefs need? They need they need
to draft a quarterback.
Okay.
They just need to survive the first few weeks.
No, they need a new. They're running out of juice. They need a new. The Kelceys have run their course. Nobody cares.
That's what I'm saying. This is what the Chiefs need. They need Kelce to retire officially.
Yep.
And just put him in the office so that T Swift can still get a little TV time up there in the box seats.
What's that? Yeah, they need to. What's it called when you
rebrand?
Purge.
No, like they fire sale everybody and they start over.
Tank.
Well, no, I don't know what the word is.
Divorce sale.
A roster overhaul. They're old.
They are old.
What was that commercial with all the old people?
They need to Benjamin Button themselves.
Yeah.
With Jerry,
sitting on the couch.
With Jerry Rice and all those guys. Emmett Smith. Yeah, that's what they need.
Chief is another one too that I couldn't tell you much about their defense right now.
Spagnuolo.
Has he lost it? Has he lost his fastball? What do the Bengals need? The Bengals need new ownership. Actually, you know what they do? You know what they need? They need to draft a wide receiver.
They need new accounting, so they can get deals done.
To draft a wide receiver, that's what they need. The Dolphins, holy cow! What do the Dolphins need, dude?
Everything.
They're
dumpster fire.
They need to just let Quinn Ewers play. What do you think, Tex?
Who's their new head coach?
It's Jeff Hafley from the Packers. He was their defensive coordinator.
I would say
he's going to try to come in hardcore culture guy.
Of course,
he's got the square top buzz cut. He's coming in trying to.
God,
he's the old first sergeant coming in.
Yeah, he's going to try to really get the culture going there, which is tough to do in Miami. So,
yeah, they need an 11 sponsorship.
They need an 11 night. Like who was it? The Heat? Well, no, it was Atlanta. 11 wing night. What is that? What it's called? 11, or do I have to spell it out?
Club 11. Yeah,
Club 11. Oh, whoops! I hit the wrong one. Club 11.
So I've heard. I don't know. I've never been there.
Wing night, like the Atlanta Hawks. Yeah, there you go. That's good. That's team unity. There you go. The Cowboys text. What do the Cowboys need?
Quarterback.
Dogs.
Dogs. Is that all you want to say?
That's all I want to say.
Okay. The Rams need to stop.
Quarterback.
Stop hiring.
Cowboys need a Pure Leaf sponsorship.
That's it.
Stop hiring head coaches that look alike.
Is the Rams coaching staff the best looking coaching staff in the league?
That's what I'm saying. They need to hire a coach that's kind of, remember that guy from Hard Knocks when he said hut hut, his belly would like jump. They need one of those guys. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Trade for Joe Burrow. Nice, BMO. I like that. Hire a beefy head coach or beefy staff.
Hire beefy.
Hire Andy Reid.
Hey, make him say no. The Ravens. What do the Ravens need? Put the games back in the locker room.
Yeah. And get rid of their quarterback.
You say draft a quarterback?
No, I was trying to think of something referencing the number 8.
Retire it. Hang it in the rafters.
Make him change his
parking lot. Put it in the parking lot.
Make him earn his number. You know what? The new coach, Jesse Minter, should come in there and be like, I don't know, no numbers. You have to earn your number.
No numbers, names on the back of the jersey.
I love that.
Make him earn it.
Just old white tape on the front and back of your helmet with your name.
The Buccaneers. What do the Bucs need? First thing that comes to mind is Todd Bowles needs a Paul Heyman. He needs somebody to speak for him at the mic.
That.
He needs Baker Mayfield to get a good tight end, I feel like.
He does. Cade Otton?
Cade Otton's not bad. I think that's the biggest need for the Bucs.
But he lost his receiver. He needs a receiver.
Oh, yeah. No, he's got Godwin and Ibuka.
Godwin, yes. There.
Mike Evans was his dog, though.
Mike is, yeah.
That's true. And then we're back to the Jets. Golly.
Just take the last 2 and put it down there.
Yeah, there you go. Good call. Good point. We went in on the Jets there up top. Okay. There's the first half of the draft needs, boys. Nice job. I think that looks really good. I think we should get this out, and then if any teams have questions, they should ask us about it, right?
How did the Jets get back in there so quick? They trade with
the Colts.
They got like 5 first-round picks the next 2 years.
Yeah.
With the Colts.
The Colts traded this pick right here for Sauce Gardner.
And the Cowboys, right?
Yeah, the Cowboys are. So here's the second piece of this.
Yep. They got 2 first-rounders
from the Packers. Look at that, huh? All right.
Cleveland's got a couple of first rounders too.
Good job, boys.
Miami's up there. What? Go back to that real quick. Miami's what? 3 picks?
Already took it out.
God dang. All right, never mind then.
I'm still getting used to the fact that Bill's gonna have a new head coach.
Yeah, that's weird. Miami's got 2 first-round picks. There's 4 teams that don't have a pick, by the way. Okay. Here we go, boys. Let's run through these last few things quickly. I have lost the there it is. There it is. All right. Stanley Cup playoffs start Saturday. This season, the NHL playoffs, we'll see 6 teams who did not qualify last year, 7 with new head coaches, and 4 who finished in the final 4 positions in their conferences 365 days ago. So, Sabres are new. The Canadiens are new. The Flyers are new. The Mammoth are new. The Ducks, I think the Senators are new.
Stanley Cup than the Sabres do. The Sabres won the division.
Sabres aren't going to make it past the first round.
Yeah, right, dude. We're gonna beat the Bruins.
Big B's Boston Bruins.
I bet we make it to the Eastern Conference Final.
Whoa. Say, I put it on the big board.
All those teams are in our division. We own them.
Put it on the big board. I want it on the big board. I want it on the big board. Is it where we're going to get Penguins, Sabres?
Most likely to choke.
Penguins, Sabres?
No, dude. Sabres are rolling right now.
If the Stanley Cup playoffs...
This is the first time that the Sabres and the Bills have made the playoffs in the same year since 99.
Dominic Hasek years.
Wow. You thought you had it good, dude. If the playoffs were to end today, this is what it would look like. It'd be Sabres Bruins, Canadiens Lightning.
That's set for Eastern.
I think this is the Eastern Conference.
The Eastern Conference is set.
Western, it could be Avalanche, Kings, Stars, Minnesota. I think the Stars and Wild is set. Could be Oilers, Mammoth, and it could be the Knights, Vegas versus Anaheim. So I think there's games tonight and tomorrow night for the Western to kind of settle everything out. But then they start on, the first round matchups are set in the East. The Hurricanes do this every year. Like, are we going to believe in the Hurricanes? I feel like they do this every year. They will get to the conference final and then they will lose.
Guess the Sabres? You saying they lose to the Sabres?
I'm saying they'll lose. I didn't say they were losing to. I said they lose.
I'm saying the Sabres are making the Eastern Conference Finals. You're saying the Carolina's.
I didn't say they were making the Eastern Conference. You said that.
I know, but you're saying that Carolina's going to lose in the Eastern Conference Finals.
Play then? Who the Sabres going to play?
Well, you're saying that they're going to play the Hurricanes, but you're saying the Hurricanes lose, the Sabres are going to the Stanley Cup. You mean put it on big word? No.
I'm with Tex. I don't think.
I said the Sabres are going to make the Eastern Conference Finals. You said the Hurricanes are going to lose in the Eastern Conference Finals. So you're saying, based on what I'm saying, that the Hurricanes are playing the Sabres and the Sabres are going to the Stanley Cup. I'm putting it on the big board because
I never said my first. I never said that.
Thinks the Sabres are going to the Stanley Cup.
I never said my first team. Wow. You never said your second team. So you're just making stuff up right now. Okay, so we know what the East is. The West, Colorado, I think, is the number 1 seed. The Stars and the Wild, Dallas will have home ice. Vegas needs 1 point to clinch the Pacific and the number 2 seed. And then the Oilers, Ducks, Mammoth, Kings, those are the ones that are fighting for who's doing what. So that's from Elliot Friedman a day ago. And they do start on Saturday, most likely at 2. All the games will be on ESPN on Saturday. It's going to be electric. And then there's the rest of your schedule for for hockey. It'll be on TNT and ESPN and TBS. Hockey playoffs are the best, dude. I can't wait. I cannot wait to watch all these games.
Mm-hmm.
It's spectacular. Love it. We'll talk about it all. Anything else on the NHL playoffs? Tex, I mean, you said nothing, and the Penguins are in the playoffs. They play the Flyers.
What do you mean I said nothing? I literally said that the Sabres will not make it past the first round.
What about the Penguins, though? We got a chance for Penguins, Sabres, Eastern Conference, and you two don't give a rip.
He doesn't trust them.
The Hurricanes are really good. The Hurricanes are really good. The Penguins are playing some good hockey, but the Hurricanes are really good.
So you're saying the Penguins aren't?
They're saying Ottawa's the hottest team in hockey right now.
I'm saying
Hurricanes might not make it out of the first round.
Like you're scared of the Hurricanes.
The Hurricanes are really good. I've seen them play in person. They're really good.
Just saying.
Right.
Really
sounds like
good.
everybody's
I'm just saying
scared.
they don't got the Panthers. They don't got the Panthers to deal with this year.
The Hurricanes or the Bills? The Hurricanes or the Bills of hockey?
Beat.
Sabres are making it to the Eastern Conference Finals.
The Hurricanes or the Bills of hockey? They make it every year. Everybody talks about it. It's their turn. There's no way they can't win the this and the that, and then they go out there and lose in the second round. That's what they do, or the conference finals. They're the Bills, and they have nothing to show for. The Canes are the Bills of the NHL. There, I said it.
You're taking unnecessary shots at my teams because your teams didn't make the playoffs.
I do love.
My team did make the playoff in football. They didn't make
your team did not make the playoffs. The Rangers were the first team
eliminated
yes,
they
from
did.
the playoff.
I made a football reference, and you're still talking about the Rangers.
Well, your team made the playoffs because you had a decent backup quarterback.
We have an elite starting quarterback, who, by the way, is the same size as Caleb Williams, but apparently Caleb Williams is big and strong. But Brock Purdy isn't, even though Brock Purdy weighs more than.
Speaking of ice, I do love the Kings and the Ducks being back in the playoffs.
Love that. Shout out the Mammoth. The Mammoth have a sweet logo too. Love the Mammoth.
Yeah, there's some good unis. There's some good unis in this one. The Ducks with the orange, the all orange. Those things are freaking sweet.
Dude, you see the Lightning sweaters today? Those were filth. So I cannot wait to watch this. It's gonna be incredible. Everybody's mad about the Wild and the Stars having two of the best records in hockey playing each other. It's like, you know what? Those are the rules. Okay. 3 minutes of NBA. Ready? Go. The play-in tournament last night. The Hornets won. They beat the Heat.
Hey, let's go. Home team.
Hey. That game was electric.
I watched the end of it.
You watched part of the end of it because Prime cut out the feed with 50 seconds left to go in overtime. But look, we're all about giving credit where credit's due, and I think the NBA is starting to figure it out with this play-in thing. One game for all the marbles. The players play hard because they want to win. They don't want to be done for the season. And look what happened. You had two really good games. You had a 4-point game, and you had a game won on a last-second hard layup. I mean, what more could you add in overtime? I mean, that shot that Cody White hit for the Hornets with 3 seconds left to go in the game. I mean, it was incredible.
That was filth.
What the NBA needs to really do now, because they're talking about expansion, they just need to expand to as many cities as possible. Whichever cities can afford an NBA team, they shorten the season, and then they do a 64-team playoff like NCAA.
Oh, I love that.
One game playoff. Get rid of the 7-game series. Nobody wants to watch 7 teams play 7 times against each other.
Love that.
You do one game 64-team playoff with all your new teams. And
you're letting all the teams in anyways.
You're gonna get games like this. I mean, it was incredible.
It was. Shout out, what's his name? Something Ball. Was it Lonzo Ball?
Yeah.
Even though he basically ripped Bam Adebayo's leg off.
Might be the worst shooter I've ever seen, though. He doesn't.
But he led the league in 3-point percentage, didn't he?
I don't know how. No, the white dude that they didn't have in at the end of the game, the Duke guy. I was like, I like watching the Hornets play. It's like watching Duke play. They got the one white guy with no tattoos, no sleeves, takes charges, shoots threes. And he didn't play at the end of the game, though. They couldn't make a 3 to save their life in the fourth quarter until Bridges got hot.
That was fun. Hey, shout out. Hey, North Carolina's back.
Hey, Cody White's a North Carolina guy. He's from Goldsboro.
If the Hornets win and they make the playoffs, it'll be the first time ever that the Hornets have made the playoffs, the Hurricanes have made the playoffs, and the Panthers have made the playoffs.
They're technically already in the playoffs.
But I'm just saying, if they playing in an official playoff series.
I do think it's weird that the team that lost tonight, the Hornets now have to play them. They should be out too.
Yeah.
It should be a true play-in game. You don't get a second. It's a double elimination for one team.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but that's exactly how they're getting to this next thing AK is looking at here. The most regular season viewers, but they just keep on having more games by adding new
That's
things.
what I'm saying. 64-team playoff.
The NBA is all about how many social media
Smash Brothers tournament.
Yes. the NBA is all about like social media views. Like that's what they are right now. So they don't care about if people go to the games. Like nobody goes to the games. Nobody plays.
You could tell that Charlotte hasn't had a lot of people at their games because of the amount of yawns that I saw in the audience. Just old fans wanting to relive the Hornets from the 90s, and they were just like yawning because they normally go to bed at 10.
How many starter jackets were there? The Charlotte Hornets starter jacket was fire.
Yeah.
That was one of the hottest sports jackets of all time. Okay, here's some golf news. I don't know what's happening with LIV, but there's been reports all day that they're shutting down. And then apparently their president just came out and said they're not shutting down. So nobody knows what to believe, but everybody's rushing to say what they want to say. Members of the leadership team on Sunday after the Masters that they would soon lose their positions. LIV is reported desperately trying to find a way to continue forward with the prospect, no PIF investment, and a smaller budget. So who would have thought? Any thoughts on that, boys?
Yeah. I mean you bring them in and pay them all that cash for a little bit of time. It's just going to run dry.
They're like, they were expensive with what they paid the athletes, but they're cheap on everything else. I mean, production wise, they're super cheap. I mean, we've done a couple things for them, and it's just like trying to get them to expand the budget for us to do some cool stuff. They weren't willing to budge at all. It's just like, if you don't get your product out there and market it, then you're not gonna. They're also in a huge lawsuit apparently with some guy about their logo.
Oh yeah, I saw that. It just was never going to work. I don't really know what they thought was going to happen. Like, it just wasn't going to work. I agree with what they were trying to challenge the PGA, but the crowd of the PGA it's just different. It's
how happy do you think the old guys in the PGA are just sitting back laughing? Like, do you know they're walking around?
I don't know.
Smirking.
I think some of them are pissed because they're letting them back into the PGA, and they're just like, "Well, I would have taken the bag if I would have known I could come back."
Well, of course, yeah, but I'm talking about like the PGA, like actual back office, and everybody's just sitting back laughing, like, "Yep, we knew they wouldn't last long."
Did this all coincide with how Tiger got in trouble? People are saying
Tiger to live.
Okay. The RBC Heritage
about to buy the TGL or whatever it is.
Damn, is that what that means? That's a good point. What are we gonna do about TGL? Jeez. Shout out the RBC Heritage, because you go from the green jacket signature event, and they just redesigned this course. They did a whole redesign over the last year. They kind of shut it down and did a whole, I think it was Davis Love III. And now we're on to another signature event, and you get this sweet plaid jacket. This is actually a good looking jacket. I would wear this for sure.
Also,
is this where Hen Dog's at?
Yes. Got boots on the ground there. For the Heritage, Scotty Scheffler's a favorite, then Schauffele, then Fitzpatrick, Cam Young, Henley, Fleetwood, Oberg, Morikawa, Cantlay, and Spieth. Those are your top, 10 or so. Scotty, a huge favorite, of course. So what we did is we made a little top 20 parlay, ladies and gentlemen. This will get you plus 32,500 if you boost it on DraftKings with the available boost. Jake Knapp, ever heard of him? Tied for 11th at the Masters last week. Is Augusta hard course? Yep. Gary Woodland on an absolute heater, fell apart at the Masters last week, but I think this is a course he can play well at. Max Homa coming off a good week. Huh?
Good Hisatsune in there.
Yep. Ryo Hisatsune, Texas guy, and then Chris Goddard up top 20. I think all these dudes are plus money to make the top 20. Let's stick them all together, and $1 will win you $326. Let's ride.
Let me see.
I don't know if you can. I don't know if you can do it now though. You screenshot it.
Damn, you're right. I don't know how else I was going to put this on the show though.
You just broke out Excel for the draft. Why don't you just put it in Excel?
G.U.Y.S in. You're sitting here trying to be negative Nancy Edge, and G.U.Y.S in.
All right, big dog. Well, good luck to you. Don't say I didn't tell you.
Oh,
Do you think Gary Woodland's going to go back to back after he shot -6?
I think Gary Woodland's playing good golf. He's on another level right now. I think he's going to do it. I trust him. I'm a Gary Woodland guy. Shambles meter's back. We have to hurry through this. I completely forgot this was on here. Diana Russini, she's out. Journalism is an integrity. Shambles. World Cup in the USA. Shambles. Beers not named PBR. Shambles in the music industry. Shambles. Quickly. Diana Russini. She's out. She's out. I'm not going to read that whole letter. I don't care.
Just tell me some big points to it. What happened?
Tell me you're not guilty without telling me.
She wrote this whole letter and didn't apologize.
Tell me you're guilty without telling me you're guilty. She resigned from her job because she wanted to take the focus away.
Yeah,
from reporting. Basically, they looked into it more, and she doesn't have a way out now, so she just resigned.
I do so not because I accept the narrative that has been constructed around this episode, but because I refuse to lend any further oxygen or to let it define me or my career. Okay, whatever. I don't care. D. McCormick's in, 0 questions asked. There you go. Ride or die. The USA in the World Cup are in shambles, guys, because
what
FIFA,
in the world?
What?
Who would do that?
Who would do what?
Read this, what you're reading.
Oh, yeah. I was like, how did you read it before I said anything? FIFA has banned tailgating before the World Cup matches at major U.S. stadiums.
Wow.
What are you doing? You're asking for it. You're asking for us to lose.
Yeah.
A dry World Cup? Didn't they just do this in the Qatar or whatever it was? What was that, the Olympics? Qatar, whatever?
Yeah, but I don't think you can drink there.
Oh.
Without a special permit.
You know what you're going to do? People are going to be getting high as all get out. You're going to have people licking telephone poles and stuff. Eating gum from under the seats.
Well, you can't.
What are you supposed to do? Just drive up to the stadium and walk in?
That's how you bond, dude. You can't.
That's what makes sports great is tailgating.
Agreed.
Yes. I mean, how many Clemson games have I been to with Edge? Actual games?
None.
0. How many tailgates have I been to?
Good point.
I mean, that's what we do.
It doesn't make any sense. It's
Edge and I tailgated for a parade.
Yeah, this is dumb.
Other beers not named PBR because PBR and Griot's Pickles are releasing a limited edition pickle. It will be available in retailers nationwide starting on May 4th. I want to try this.
So
I'm in.
I heard about this. I don't know.
I'm in. No questions asked.
G.U.Y.S probably had some pickle vodka shots before.
No.
What?
I don't do pickles. I don't do pickles.
What?
Dude.
I don't do pickles. Pickles are pickles and mustard. They go back and forth. 1, 2. I'm most hated.
The grossest thing.
Yeah.
I've never had these Grillo pickles. You couldn't
They're
say
good.
anything about them. They must
spicy
be like
ones they're fresh.
They must be like Yankee pickles. But B-Mo can chime in. I guarantee if they had some Vlasic pickle juice in there, bro. Let's go.
I'm trying this. There's no doubt about it. This is going to be the beer of the summer.
Pickled vodka shots, though, back in the day, dude, were electric.
Dude, I'm telling you, man. This is going to be a very... I love it.
It's disgusting.
I love it.
I'm with Edge on the pickle vodka shots.
The music industry is in shambles because Biebs is back. Coachella. Yes.
I heard I heard there was a bunch of people that was not happy with it though.
Well, it was all anything that they do is he can't play his old music. So he went on YouTube and played it through YouTube. It was this whole thing where he was just kind of singing with himself. So he's back.
Wait, what? He can't play his old music?
No, because he sold it. He sold the rights to his music for $200 million to somebody. But
is he broke?
He's back.
Must be.
I don't know.
30 for 30?
Dude,
the
comeback is coming. And then he had some disease where like half his face got paralyzed too. I can't remember what it was.
That's called a stroke.
No, it's something like.
Aren't you a doctor, dude? How'd you not know
I can't remember what it is. Well, usually it'd be like Guillain-Barré. By the way, one of the funnies, it's like not Raynaud's. It's like Raymond syndrome or something.
Everybody loves Raymond.
No, yeah, he just couldn't stop laughing at his sitcom. That's Ramsey Hunt. That's what it was.
I thought about saying that too, Jay, but I was going to say it. That's the first thing that came about doing here. I love Raymond.
And then WrestleMania is coming up, boys. WrestleMania, Roman Reigns versus CM Punk Sunday at 6. And you got all the other matches that are coming up. I used to watch this all the time. I don't watch it.
Who is Brock Lesnar fighting?
He's Femi. I don't know. I don't know who that is. And then you got this guy looks like Benson Boone.
That's Rey Mysterio's. That's Rey Mysterio's son.
And he's this guy, this Finn Balor guy, who's like the demon's coming back at WrestleMania. I'm like, dude, you can't announce when your character's coming back, you idiot.
Yeah.
Just ruin WrestleMania. You do it so that you get the crowd pop. You can't freaking. These guys suck. That's why I don't watch it anymore. Like you can't get on national television and then announce that your alter ego character's coming back. You just do it and the crowd pop and then everybody watches the video, you idiot.
I know with 3 people in this entire lineup on the squad right now.
Yeah, it's CM Punk versus Reigns.
Yeah.
That's not the issue. The issue about the whole reason I want to talk about this, shout out WrestleMania. I love it. I'll probably watch it. Doesn't matter. Cody Rhodes gave his top 5 WrestleMania wrestlers of all time. Was Hulk Hogan, Roman Reigns, Shawn Michaels, Macho Man, and Charlotte Flair. What a stupid list, dude. Where the hell is The Undertaker?
Yeah.
What are you doing? What are you doing? How are you in the business and not put the guy who had the longest winning streak on WrestleMania on there? Where's The Rock? Stone Cold.
Yeah, but they got
Roman
beef.
Reigns' his sorry ass out of there.
They got beef. Cody Rhodes and The Rock's got beef. So you know he wasn't going to give him a shout out.
Going to put him on there.
Hey, he's doing exactly what he was trying to do. Get us to talk about it.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Clickbait. You fell for it.
Yeah,
well,
dude.
not putting The Undertaker on there, stupid. He knows that. That's dumb. Maybe it's part of his stick about being heel.
Charlotte Flair, though. Come on, man.
Yeah, come on.
Hey, we know her.
He's not even headlining WrestleMania. Is he hurt? Oh, he's okay.
Yeah, he's fighting Randy Orton.
Randy Orton. Oh, Randy Orton has Pat McAfee, the undisputed WWE Championship. There you go.
Rollins.
Yes, Seth Rollins.
Oh, that's what it was. Got it now. Okay, because I saw some clip of Rhodes going into Pat McAfee's office or whatever and destroying whatever his set's called. You know, his little basketball arena.
Yeah.
Now I get it. Yeah.
There we go, boys. Anything else?
Tired.
Yeah. Well, hey, we'll get back and do the second half of the draft needs next Wednesday before the draft. And then we'll talk about NHL playoffs and WrestleMania and all that stuff on Sunday. 3 minutes of NBA. Good to go? Tex, you got anything else?
Hornets Friday night.
Are you upset?
Let's go Pens.
Hey,
Let's go Pens, baby.
The Hive was alive last night.
No, dude. Are we Hornets guys now?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, I'm all in on the Hornets.
All in.
All right.
On the Hornets.
We're in.
I bleed purple and teal.
For life. Buzz.
Go Tigers.